Hi there, my name is Cissa Paz, and I'm hanging out today at the Capitol Hill Arts Workshop, and it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for the invitation, by the way. I'm going to be playing some of my songs and also talking to you about my music, my work, and and whatever else you guys want to know about.
So we're so interested to know you. What is your first musical experience?
My first musical experience was when I was a teenager, actually, in Brazil. I lived in Rio de Janeiro, and my dad gave me a guitar when I was about 10 years old, and I didn't start playing till I was a teenager, so maybe about like 13 or 14. I started playing, and I still have that guitar at home. It's very special to me. I'll never get rid of it. And I lived far from my dad, and nobody else in my family is musical, actually. Everybody loves music, but nobody actually plays any instruments or sings or anything. So I was kind of on my own, and it took me a long time to really, to start perfecting, not perfecting, but trying to perfect my craft, and learning and even taking classes only later in life. But in the beginning, I would play for my friends at the beach, and we would just stay at the beach till late, watch the sunset, play guitar, hang out. So that was one of my first musical experiences. And also listening to my parents' vinyls after school. I would come home and I'd rush to the record player and listen to the vinyls and memorize the songs and look at all the lyrics. And so that was another memory for me.
Thank you for sharing. So reading your website, I see that your backgrounds are Afro-Brazilian, right? But you also mentioned that American background also influencing your music work. So tell us a little more about.
Sure. I was raised in Brazil. I have African and Indigenous and Portuguese heritage, so all that is mixed up in my music. But I've also been here in the United States for over 20 years, so it's also a big influence for me. Jazz and soul music I love. There's a lot of different little ingredients that I put into my songs that have to do with American music that I really appreciate. It is mostly Brazilian. It's very Brazilian, definitely, but it's nice to have that little, that little salt and pepper from the United States. Mm-hmm.
So we're still in pandemic, but we're getting better and better, right? But I just want to ask you, how is your own experience? How has the pandemic has really influenced you as a musician the past 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
How that been?
I think the pandemic has been obviously a huge crisis and a huge problem and very difficult times for musicians. At the same time, it did also bring some positive things. For example, musicians have had more time to collaborate with each other and to also sit and meditate on what they want from life and also to be more creative, even more creative about what they can do to support themselves during these times. So we're already very resourceful tribe, but when it comes to the pandemic, you have to be even more resourceful and rely on skills such as teaching and things like that. I haven't had to do that because I do have a job as well, but a lot of my friends have had a really hard time, especially in Brazil. It's been a lot worse because here we've had, these checks come in the mail once in a while. That's kind of nice. They don't have any of that there, so it's even harder there. So I feel, my heart goes out to them because it's really tough times. But I think that in general, people have had a moment to pause and think about their priorities and reorganize, what is really important in life. And it's given us more time to compose as well. Like, I know I've had more time to write and work on stuff that has been pending forever and ever. Because people ask me to do stuff and I'm like, yeah, I want to do it. And then it takes me like months and it's like, sorry. But during the pandemic, I actually had more time to finalize things and work on, and study and, try to work on my craft. So it's nice.
Thank you so much for sharing with us your own personal music journey.
Sure.
I really hope you will come back again with us.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.